Hey guys, this is Bobby with One More Rep Fitness. In a real quick video today about should you do protein shakes and smoothies? Are they beneficial? Are they hurting you? So I'm just gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna stop by fat loss. And now, before I get into that, now this really depends on your goal. Like if you should or shouldn't do anything, it really depends a lot on your goals and then kind of the context of your whole entire nutrition. Like what do you do on a regular basis? But for fat loss, I think one a day is okay for convenience, or if you want to do a protein shake after you train. But more than that, I think is very ineffective. And the reason for it is that when you eat something, especially when you chew something, and especially if that food is unprocessed or very little processed, your body's actually going to burn more calories breaking it down, and your body will absorb less calories from that. So, for example, you'll absorb more calories from 200 calories of a donut than it will from 200 calories from a sweet potato. So if you're drinking stuff like that, not only are you going to probably take in more calories, and you're going to take in them fast, which might mess around with your hormones a little bit, you're just kind of leaving calories burnt on the table. So again, kind of going back, if your goal is fat loss, I would do one a day, and then most of the other days try to have try to eat very unprocessed foods. And that would be ideal for fat loss. Now, if you're trying to gain muscle, it's kind of a different ballpark because you're trying to add calories quickly, especially if you have a hard time hitting this. So what I like to do is maybe do one smoothie a day. And the reason for this is because you can easily add like 500, even more calories. Maybe you do it in between a meal. This isn't a meal replacement, which is important. You want to do this on top of your regular meals. So I'd still eat 3 meals a day, probably having proteins and starches at each meal. But then maybe after dinner or again in between those meals, you have like a smoothie. So you put some type of liquid in that. You throw protein in that. So if that's a protein powder or maybe Greek yogurt, you throw some veggies in there like spinach. You throw like a fruit or a starch in there like oatmeal. You throw some healthy fats in there. You blend that all up and you can drink it. And that just allows you to like boost up your calories, which is important if you're trying to build muscle mass. I wouldn't take that to extreme and do that too many times for a similar reason. You might just end up, so say you were trying to do like 3 smoothies a day instantly. You're gonna add 1,500 calories where you're like just throwing it right down your throat in your digestive system. And that's a recipe for, you might build a little bit of muscle because you're training hard, but you're probably gonna gain some fat too. So if you're trying to build muscle, I might try to eat 3 meals a day and add 1 or maybe 2. I hope that kind of gave you some direction as far as what you should do for your goals, and if protein shakes and smoothies are ideal for you.